All right, Steve is with us. Steve is in Salt Lake City. Hi, Steve. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for taking my call. I've been listening for years and never thought I'd be calling in to ask for your advice, but I find myself in some uncharted territory here.
Okay. How may I help?
I'm trying to bail out a relative in another state who's done something incredibly stupid and irresponsible. She took her only possession, a automobile that she owns and has clear title to, that we actually paid for in 2011. Last March, she took it to a title loan shark company to get a $3,000 cash loan against the title at a 118% interest.
Oh, my gosh.
She is an unemployed single mother of 2 school-aged children. Her only source of income is Medi-Cal disability payments, welfare checks, food stamps, and lives in Section 8 housing.
Wow.
And since March of last year, she has paid in $3,000 of monthly payments, actually semi-monthly payments of $150, but between missing payments and paying partial payments, there are hundreds and hundreds of dollars of late fees. So as of this weekend, there was a $3,500 payoff balance on this $3,000 loan. I called over the weekend and spoke to their weekend manager, trying to see if I could negotiate something. I could come up with $2,500 cash right away if they would clear the loan and release the title with all the appropriate things that I hear you say. You must get everything in writing. They, in turn, said, well, we'll have to turn it over to our collections department, and they'll get back to you Monday or Tuesday. I haven't heard from them yet, and I'm just trying to figure out how I could gird myself for battle using the patented Dave Ramsey get-in-your-face techniques, if it's even reasonable to do so.
I don't think you got many cards you're holding in this deck. This is known as a bluff because they're pretty much just going to take her car.
Well, especially considering that the KBB trade-in balance is around $7,190.
Yeah. So if I'm in their shoes, I don't know why I'd settle.
Okay.
I don't know that you're going to get a settlement. I mean, that's part of the deal is you have to get, anytime you're negotiating, you have to gather up information, put the other guy's shoes on for a minute and figure out why he would work with you. This is not an unsecured debt where they have no way of collecting it from a broke lady. They are hoping she doesn't pay. It is their business model that they take the $7,000 car for $3,000. Oh, after, by the way, she's already paid them $3,000. What a bargain for them. And so this is why title pawn is, as you said, a stupid thing to do and a complete ripoff, and it screws people. It's a horrid, horrid product. Scummy, scummy, scummy. So, yeah, you're probably going to pay them every dime to get this title. Now, let me ask you this. Then what happens? Because I don't hear anything in this lady's story that makes me think she's not going to turn around and title pawn it again this time next year.
Well, we thought that we could actually take possession of the title, but apparently that's not good enough because they can call and keep a copy of it, and once they re-register the title, my having a piece of paper in my hand doesn't do any good. So you're absolutely right. There's nothing that...
Well, she could transfer title to you. You could become the owner of the car. Then she couldn't do anything with it.
I see.
And then she's driving your car, in which case if she wrecks it, you get sued, by the way.
How fun is that? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that's probably not worth it either. You know, what I want to do is I really look at these things holistically, and I say, gosh, I want to help her, but I also want to be sure I'm not giving a drunk a drink. What else can we do in her life to get her life moving? Because in my mind, I don't know about it in her mind, but in my mind, her life sucks.
Well, there's definitely an attitude problem, a sense of entitlement, and, well, I just don't want to deal with it. I'll go off to the emergency room and be treated for anxiety again. So... You're right.
So how is this not just
a short-term solution for this particular financial situation?
Yeah, I really want to help her, and I don't mind if you choose to help her. I mean, you can do it if you want to. I have a feeling $3,000 isn't going to change your life, probably.
Not mine, no.
But if you give this $3,000, you just got to know it sounds like there's a really good opportunity that it's all going to be undone later. So you need to have managed your own expectations that this is not going to change your life. And
Very true.
So you're probably just throwing this money out the window. It's okay to do that sometimes, and you just say, well, it's an act of mercy. I'm just going to try to be nice, and who knows, sometimes something like that flips a switch. But I generally am a lot more hardcore when I'm assisting someone and making sure that I'm getting some life change out of the deal for their benefit. Otherwise, I might let them just lay in their pig mud, in the pigsty that they're laying in. And and it's not because that sounds so harsh and so mean, but as you and I have sat here and discussed this, you keep telling me over and over, she don't care. She likes the smell of the mud. And, it's her modus operandi. And so, why would I want to take a pig out of mud? They love the mud. Let them stay. So I just, that's awful. I don't know. It's hard. I appreciate your sweetheart, your compassion towards her, Steve, and I don't mind you doing it. I'm not telling you don't do it, but you just got to brace yourself for the idea this car may be right back at that same exact title pawn place in 4 months. She may put it right back over there. And I really would. I would try to do something to bring her healing of her spirit about, because she's someone who's hopeless and broken and doesn't believe she can win anymore. She feels stuck. And then what happens is people then retreat into this entitlement mentality, and ironically, she completely lives on entitlements, is what you described. So you and I take care of her already. It's called taxpayer benefits. So hard. Decisions just have so much to do with your future. They have so much to do with whether you win or not. And you get to make better decisions. You have that as an option. Ouch. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.